Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we take a whole stack of sources and really boil them down for you.
Get right to the core insights.
Exactly. And today, we are diving deep into a real giant of literature, Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Ah, Hamlet. Can't get much bigger than that.
Right. So we've looked at some great analyses, really trying to capture what makes this play tick. Our mission for you today is, well, to unpack it.
Look at the layers, the themes.
Yeah, the enduring themes, and figure out why it still speaks to us so strongly, even centuries later.
It's definitely more than just a play, isn't it? It's like a journey into what it means to be human.
Totally.
So we'll lay out the basic story, pick apart the key ideas, look at its cultural footprint. Basically, make sure you walk away feeling you really get this iconic tragedy.
Okay, let's get into it then. The setup. So our sources place the first performances around 1600, 1601.
Right, turn of the century.
And the setting is Elsinore Castle in Denmark.
Mm.
Sounds pretty ominous already.
Definitely has that atmosphere.
So for anyone maybe needing a quick plot reminder, Prince Hamlet's world is, well, it's already upside down.
Yeah, his father, the king, is dead.
And his uncle, Claudius, has, really quickly married Hamlet's mother, Gertrude.
And taken the throne, which is, unsettling, to say the least.
That's putting it mildly, but that's just the start. What's the real spark? The thing that truly ignites the tragedy?
Well, the big moment is the ghost.
Ah, the ghost, right.
The ghost of Hamlet's father appears. And he tells Hamlet something huge.
Which is...
that he didn't just die. He was murdered, poisoned, actually, by Claudius.
Wow. Okay, so that changes everything.
Completely. It shifts instantly from, grief and maybe suspicion to a direct call for revenge.
So, okay, the stage is set for revenge, but the analyses we looked at, they all stress this isn't just a simple revenge story.
Oh, absolutely not. That's kind of the whole point.
It's more complex.
Much more. It dives deep into the psychology of it all. Revenge, sure, but also madness, morality, the sheer difficulty of taking action.
Right, because Hamlet doesn't just, go out and kill Claudius immediately.
No, he hesitates, he thinks, he overthinks maybe. He even pretends to be mad.
Ah, the feigned madness.
Yeah, and he wrestles with all these huge philosophical questions, and it's this internal struggle, this delay that leads to the tragic pileup of bodies at the end.
Including his own.
Including his own, exactly.
And that internal struggle, that's really where the timeless themes come in, isn't it? This is what makes the play still resonate.
Precisely.
So first big one, revenge and justice.
Mm.
Our sources point out Hamlet's dilemma isn't just should he get revenge, but how?
Yeah.
When? Ethically.
Yeah, and that's what makes him different. Unlike, say, other revenge heroes who are all action, Hamlet is... well, he's philosophical. He's hesitant.
Which leads to doubt.
Massive doubt. Existential doubt, even. And delay. That internal conflict is just so relatable. It's not just an eye for an eye. It's about the moral weight of actually doing it.
Do you think that makes him more human? Or, as some argue, maybe just indecisive? A bit cowardly?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I mean, his hesitation does have disastrous consequences. But it also opens up these deeper questions, which leads nicely into the next theme, actually.
Which is madness.
Right. Both real and faked. Hamlet uses madness. He puts on this antic disposition, as he calls it.
As a disguise. To hide his plans.
Exactly. To observe, to test people without revealing his true intentions about revenge, but then you contrast that with Ophelia.
Oh, Ophelia. Her story is just heartbreaking.
It really is. Her descent into actual madness, driven by grief and betrayal, it's devastatingly real.
So she's like a foil to Hamlet's performance of that.
Tragic foil, yeah. She shows what happens when the pressure becomes too much, when there's no strategy behind it, just pure mental collapse. It really highlights the difference between putting on an act and genuinely breaking down.
Such a stark contrast. And it all happens within this environment. This feeling that something's fundamentally wrong. That famous line.
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Exactly. Which points to the theme of corruption and decay. How does Shakespeare make that feeling so palpable?
He uses imagery really powerfully. Lots of references to disease, to rot, to things festering.
Like the society itself is sick.
Precisely. It reflects a moral and political decay that's eating away at Denmark from the inside. Ambition, plotting, lies. It's like a sickness spreading through the court.
It's incredibly effective. And then we have to talk about maybe the most famous line in all of English literature.
To be or not to be?
That is the question. Which brings us to existence and death. What's really going on in that soliloquy? What's he grappling with?
Oh, it's huge, isn't it? He's questioning the meaning of life itself. He's
Hmm.
contemplating suicide, whether it's nobler to endure suffering or just end it.
But there's fear there too, right?
Oh, absolutely. The fear of the unknown, what comes after death, that
Mhm.
undiscovered country. Death is just everywhere in this play.
From the ghost at the start.
Yeah, to the grave diggers, joking about skulls.
That scene is amazing.
It is. And then, of course, the final bloodbath. The play constantly makes you, the audience, confront mortality. What does it all mean?
Heavy stuff. And the characters bringing these themes to life. Obviously, we have Hamlet himself, introspective, smart, but so torn. Who else is really key in shaping his world and driving this story?
Well, you absolutely need Claudius.
The Uncle King, the antagonist.
Right. Cunning, ambitious, but also, plagued by guilt underneath it all. You see flashes of it.
And Gertrude, Hamlet's mother.
Her loyalty is fascinatingly ambiguous, isn't it? Did she know about the murder? Was she complicit? Or just trying to survive? It's never totally clear.
Keeps you guessing.
And there's Ophelia, poor Ophelia, innocent, obedient, and just tragically caught in the crossfire.
And her father, Polonius.
Ah, Polonius! Meddling, long-winded. His actions have serious consequences.
Definitely. Can't forget Horatio.
Hamlet's one true friend. The loyal voice of reason in all the chaos.
And Laertes, Ophelia's brother.
Yeah, Laertes is crucial. He's a foil to Hamlet, too, in a way.
That's
Well, when his father is killed, Laertes wants revenge, and he goes for it,
Yeah.
immediately. He's all action, where Hamlet is all thought. It shows another path, another response.
a great point. So these characters, their relationships,
Yeah,
it's this incredibly tangled web.
exactly. And that complexity is part of what makes Hamlet such a literary landmark.
Right. Our sources call it one of the most philosophically rich and linguistically sophisticated plays in world literature. What makes it so important, literarily speaking?
Well, for one thing, its structure. It's complex. You've got subplots, like with Polonius and Ophelia, Fortinbras.
And the play within the play.
Oh, the mousetrap. Brilliant meta-theater. Using a play to reveal the truth within the main play, that's influenced drama for centuries.
And the language itself.
Oh.
The soliloquies.
Shakespeare really perfected the soliloquy in Hamlet. Those moments where a character speaks their inner thoughts directly to the audience, it gives us such deep psychological insight. Especially Hamlet's own monologues. They're just incredible.
They really are. And its cultural impact.
Yeah.
It's just immense, isn't it?
Undeniable. Think of all the adaptations. Film, stage, books.
Every great actor seems to want to play Hamlet. Olivier, Branagh, Cumberbatch.
It's like the ultimate challenge. And the story keeps getting retold in surprising ways. Our review mentioned one I always find fascinating.
The Lion King.
Yep, Disney's The Lion King.
It really is Hamlet with lions, isn't it?
Pretty much. Young prince, father murdered by scheming uncle who marries the mother. Prince has to reclaim the kingdom. It's Hamlet.
Wow.
And the fact that it works so well, even in that completely different context, just shows how powerful and universal those core themes are.
That constant reinvention really speaks volumes.
It underscores its timeless relevance, definitely.
So wrapping up our deep dive here,
Mm-hmm.
it's clear Hamlet is way more than just a simple revenge story.
Oh, far more. It's a masterpiece.
A profound exploration, really, psychological, philosophical,
Yeah.
about what it means to act, or maybe not act, in a world that's morally messy.
It's tragic, it's haunting, the language is beautiful.
Hmm.
It just stays with you.
Utterly timeless.
And Hamlet himself. He remains one of the most relatable figures in literature, doesn't he? So conflicted, so human, quoted all the time.
True.
This play really challenges you, the listener, to think deeply about life, about loyalty, death. What does it mean to be human when you're facing impossible choices and truths that pull you in different directions?
How do you navigate that without losing yourself?
Exactly.
That's a powerful thought to end on. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Hamlet.
Been a pleasure.
We really hope you feel thoroughly well-informed now, and maybe, just maybe, inspired to pick up the play yourself or see a production.
It's always worth revisiting.